Hello everyone, it's Evie here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Evie. I am a trans woman, 21 years of age, and yeah, I've been on hormone replacement therapy for 1 year and 10 months, and it's a new series on the 6th anniversary of this channel's birthday. Yeah, birthday. We're starting a brand new series called Just Chatting Now or Forever. In this series, it's heavily inspired by the content creator Lofstar. They make some really chill and amazing content where they just play inside their forever world and chat and stuff like that. And yeah, like I'm gonna probably be leaving their end card somewhere over here or at the end of the video. And yeah, if you enjoyed this type of video, then leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to join Discord as well. Again, we go for 5 likes on today's video. And yeah, that'd be very much appreciated, and let's get straight into today's video. How's y'all been, and what's your plans when you hop on to Minecraft? Because my plan is just to chill, do whatever what makes me happy. Like I'm mining and what makes me happy. But then, I've been getting into building more. And not gonna lie, like I'm thinking about like in the future connecting our mining areas together and making like this a big giant mine system and stuff like that in the future, because of the fact that I think it'd be like really cool and be something that would be like really cool, and then use like wood like acacia and some other wood as well. Like I really do enjoy the idea of being able to build more in this world 100%. Because it's a fact that when I hop on this world, like, this world was a private world at the beginning. And yeah. Today's this channel's 10th birthday, not 10th, 6th birthday actually. Because I started my YouTube channel, doing YouTube on July 14th, 2019. I was 15 years old at that time, doing loads of live streams, loads of videos, not even videos, they're mostly live streams. But over time, I realized, because of the fact that I'm upstairs, live streaming doesn't really work on his PC when it's upstairs. And yeah, and also in this series, I'm going to try to talk more slowly, because of the simple fact that I've been realizing that it's actually harder for me to understand my own self in the video, what I'm saying. So I'm gonna try my best to talk slowly and more clearly and stuff like that. And yeah, because I want to be able to become a better presenter in the videos where I talk about stuff that I am passionate about. Stuff like that, like LGBTQIA plus related stuff, and just being able to talk about anything, like toxicity, what's going on in my life, or just asking your questions during the videos and stuff like that. Because, yeah, if someone put it, what if any of you, this channel wouldn't even exist? And that's full on truth. Because you will keep me pushing, doing DM content and doing, YouTube. And stuff like that. Because simply put it's something that I love doing. Like, I remember watching Tantium play on, when I was younger, his mod adventures or his, like, mod showcases. I wanted to be a content creator so bad that I would use my iPad stacked on top of, I would have a chair, just stack a bunch of DVD cases on top of each other. But my iPad had a case that I could extend, connect to it, and then would use that and to record video on it. And I used to record, never uploaded any videos, but recorded, videos on Minecraft Legacy Edition. And, that made me just really, really happy because of the simple fact that, it's what I love doing. And when I was able to play on the PC for the first time, I got into making videos on it, learning. And if you look back at my first video, it wasn't that good. My audio wasn't that good. And my first ever live stream was actually the next day, aka tomorrow. My first live stream was on July 15th, 2019. And if you look at that, live stream, it was bad. The quality was bad, the audio was bad, but it all started from somewhere when we started doing TikTok or YouTube or whatever. The mic I'm currently using is a mic that I just started with doing YouTube with when I first was able to play on the PC for the very first time. And this mic is $30 mic. And I might make a video talking about the settings that I use and the reason why I use them. And why you're able to hear my mouse, my mouse, but like my keyboard. And I think it makes it more unique because at first when I first started doing YouTube, like, I don't want to hear that. But over time, I was like, you know what, it's gonna be something people have to do with, but also me as well. So since the keyboard, I gotta slow down. The keyboard I was using was a loud one. And, yeah. And yeah. Like, yeah, but then the keyboard I got, that's for, I think it was for my birthday, I believe, years ago, is the one, it's silent. I got a silent keyboard from my grandma, and I couldn't be happier. I think I got, here's some diamonds. Got my, mic from my mom, I think, from Christmas years ago, and been using it ever since because it's that good. But of course, if you check any of the older videos, you'll see that it was good for a long period, but then of course stuff happened and not bad, and like, oh, we got grounded, but like more of the stuff, like I broke the other PC with viruses and stuff, and yeah, been dumb kid pretty much. But yeah, like the reason I'm talking about it because today it's the channel's 6th birthday. Yeah, crazy thing about it. Been doing YouTube for 6 years. Because I started doing YouTube back in 2019, as I said, so do calculate 2025 minus 6. 2019. And I was 15 years old. I was in high school when I first started doing YouTube. And I was freshman. A confused freshman at that. I didn't know what gender identity I was. I didn't know what pronouns I wanted to go by. And yeah. Like, it was just a really confusing time for me during that time. And yeah. Like, I was a really confused person. I didn't know exactly who I was. I remember, like, wearing my first dress to school for the very first time. And it just felt, it just felt, I'm just taking to make sure that we were still recording. It just felt so nice and exhilarating, but at the same time, I was scared. Like, my anxiety was also going, what is people going to think of me, what they're gonna like think, and I didn't even fit in with any of the boys. And I felt during that time weird and didn't know exactly what to do. But I have good friends that supported me being who I was, and I'm happy that I did. And not gonna lie, having this supportive family also really helped me come out of my cell, or my egg, so to speak. And, yeah. And the first person I came out to was my younger sister. And I think she was in middle school or high school, and I was about to be done, or like be like about to be done with high school. And I remember telling her on the bus, "Hey, can I tell you something?" And I was like, "Can I talk? Can we talk in the room once we get home?" And she was like, "Sir." And I remember before my mom came home, I was like, "Sister, I don't want to say your name. Say, hey, I am I am trans, and I want to go by the name Evie, and I want to use she or her pronouns." And of course, she accepted me. Why doing then? No questions asked, nothing. She was like, "Oh," she was like, "Okay." And then when my mom got home, I told I told her, and and I was like, "Mom, I want to go by see her, and I want to use the name Evie." And me and her had his on talk. Not isn't bad, because I was at a friend that's trans, and she thought, "Oh, because she's trans, and it must mean that I must be trans." I was doing it because she did it, because I felt that way deep inside. And when she's told me what's going to happen, I didn't start doing HRT immediately. I started HRT on September 8th, which was a Friday, 2023. So a couple years after I came out. But the rate was worth it. And yeah, really worth me starting HRT 100%. Even though I am emotional as ever, because my essence level is at 2002, exactly that. And yeah, like, it's worth starting HRT if you're trans or person in general. Then just make sure it's the right choice for you first, and make sure that you're in a safe environment to be able to come out to your family and friends as well. And yeah, like, like I remember being, you know, free, being able to use that. And of course, I told my teachers, and yeah, and they were really respectful and understanding as well about it. And yeah, now everyone knows me as Evie. And yeah, like, it feels weird when I hear my date name being called. Not because people want to be rude, unless they all transphobes who all suddenly know my date name. Then of course, yeah. But other than that, it's not anything bad and stuff like that. Like, I watched this content creator called Silent Bros, who is one of the character name is my date name. And yeah, you know who I'm talking about, then you understand. And yeah, yeah. So pretty much during the time when I was doing YouTube, I was experimenting with, of course, my gender identity. And not gonna lie, it felt great being able to kind of be myself, and not really be myself in the videos. I kind of was also faking it in the videos, because I was also worried about what you all were going to think, and still figuring out myself back then as well. Like, I didn't know who I exactly was exactly, And that's fair. Like, I, at the time, identified as gender fluid. That's why in past streams and videos, you might see the gender fluid flag. Not because, oh, I was lying to any of you about being trans in the past, but because I didn't know that I was trans in the past. Like, it takes a long time for someone to really understand that they are trans and stuff like that. But some of them might know instantly when they're like, oh, now this makes sense. But for someone like me, it took me a long time to really understand that I am trans. That I am, in fact, a trans woman that wants to go by see her in her pronouns. And you know, yeah, like I wouldn't be lying to you all and faking this. And being like, oh, I started, HRT on September 8th, 2023, which was a Friday, and remember that date. And just keep on remembering, oh, and stuff like that. Because if you look back at any of our old videos or streams, you could kind of see how I was kind of faking it in a way, and how I didn't really like the way I was, how I looked really, and yeah. And during that time, I was scared about telling my so-called best friend at the time, not Mystic, my other one. That's all I was gonna say, and yeah. And I remember, coming out to him, and at first he was like, not really happy with it at first, but slowly he came around to it and was like, okay, fine. And yeah, like, I understand that for a lot of people it takes time to really adjust, so like, I understand that. But at first, he wouldn't really, treat me well. So I started being friends with him. I feel like I'm not really good friends with him at all. Because he sometimes would, I don't know, call me randomly and be like, hey, do you want to chat? And I'm like, no, but I still know how to say no to him. I still need to, like, have boundaries with and stuff like that. But yeah. Like, and yeah, like, yeah. It is weird that it has been 6 years of me doing YouTube. Not gonna lie. And I said this in past videos as well, but I tried doing Survivor Series for the longest time, I swear, and doing something like this in a survival world, right? But at the time, I had a hard time really knowing what to really do in them, what to really build, and what's the purpose of the world in the very first place, And simply because of the simple fact that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to build. I was mainly a PvPer back in 2019, 2020, and 2021 until, I got bored of doing it, to be honest. Until I started doing more survival mode content like this, and yeah. Like, I straight up, I have more fun doing content like this than anything else. Chatting, play on this world, and grinding in this world. Because some of the fact is that this world is something that we've been grinding on for like a long time, and I want to be able to reach 1,000 days or reach a really cool milestone. And that would mean, since it's a new account, that would also would mean that I have to re-get my cobblestone to where it was originally, which was a lot of blocks, but I know for a fact that I could easily get that back with no time and dedication. And yeah, like, straight up, yeah. like, I sort of just have fun being able to do stuff like this, where we just chat about just random stuff and just have fun. Because, you know, I just love chatting and yapping, but I realized that in bad videos, even it's here, it's hard for people to really understand me. So moving forward, I'll work on my speech and how I talk, and just almost throw on my spit more as my survivor and be able to understand me a whole lot more better. And yeah, and plus with a list, that makes it difficult. But I'll work on it. We will be able to understand me in the video and streams too. Because yeah, again, to say that thank you for all your support recently on the channel. Like, not gonna lie, it means the world to me that you all show your support and just allow me to do YouTube. I'm not even getting paid by YouTube yet, but want to at some point in time. So I think that'd be really cool to be able to get paid. So then, like, I can do this as like a secondary job also. Even though we don't get like 1,000 views, at least like a couple of cents, and that will make like $1. I don't know. And yeah, like, you know, yeah, like, I just love doing YouTube. Like, something about it just makes me so happy creating a community that's safe and just respected. And again, sorry for me crashing out recently. I have been in emotional crisis with how again, I know I could do better, but I don't mean to like cause anyone stress or anxiety because of me. It's just, it's hard to really deal with when your estrogen levels is just so high that it makes it difficult to really deal with and stuff like that. Like, it really does make it difficult to really deal with when you're just trying to, go through your like your daily emotions of life. But that's why on Thursday, I'm getting my blood work done. And yeah, because yeah, like, just one thing that makes me happy is the fact that on Thursday I'm getting my blood work done, and yeah, like, hopefully whatever they say to make it so then my estrogen level goes down to a regular to a normal level where it's gonna be in 2,000, then we're gonna be good. Like, not gonna lie, when I was looking at McDonald's yesterday, in my brain I was so thinking about like taking a break from doing YouTube, and I'm like, you know what? I want to do YouTube and I want to do this new series, so why not? And I'm happy that I decided to make a video today because yeah, and hopefully you do enjoy this video because yeah, because I just love mining and stuff like that. I know that you'll always be seeing me do it, but the next one we'll build something. I tell you that we will. And yeah, because for one, yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the last 1, 2, 3, 4 we're gonna do, and then video's gonna end. And yeah, I only went to get some diamonds, and yeah, because for one, yeah, because sometimes you may find some diamonds by doing this, and yeah, is it crazy of how like big? I don't know, like, I also think like if we even did max, maybe you can see the end. like that. Like that's how big it is. Wild. Like yeah, like wild. Like that's something that is just wild. That like and yeah. And again, I don't say it's in this one because I did several clips, but yeah, all of this tries and yeah. And yeah, next video will possibly gonna be building something, I don't know. But we start to something. I'll think about it. And yeah. Like yeah. Like I just love playing in this world. And I never thought I would enjoy playing on a Java Distant Survive world. Because I used to have a sort of what's out the Minecraft world until of course I account got yeeted by my dumb self, so yeah. And no longer that what I did. So this is gonna be the longest, survival world that exists on the channel. By far. You don't really documentation of you know of this going from like day 1 to day 370. I wish there was, but sadly there isn't. And yeah. But yeah. But for the most part, yeah. Another thing I want to put is that, yes, I do use cheats in this run. I do sometimes use slash TP to TP back and forth if I'm feeling lazy. Feeling too lazy to use my rockets to travel for that long distance. But hey, Minecraft's Minecraft. And Minecraft Survival World doesn't always need to only be no cheats allowed type stuff. I feel like Minecraft would be where you should be able to use cheats. Like TP and stuff like that. Because to make it more fair. Because it's your will, so you can do whatever you want to do with it. Because at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. Like for me, I play it where it's like, oh, for example, oh, gotta have lots of food on ya. But really you don't. And yeah. And the way I play is that I didn't really have this base here. I really do enjoy this base because this time I log on, I'm happy with how it is. Because we get lots of food from this. And carrots and wheat. And yeah, like I just feel like it just really worth it. In the long run. Because of the fact that it just is. Like, and yeah. And yeah, like, I'm trying to see, okay. And yeah. I'm gonna see how much this makes in diamond. 24. So this makes 24. Don't I have like other diamond blocks somewhere? And yeah. Like, and yeah. I believe that I do have diamond blocks somewhere. In this world. Like, I think like somewhere I do. But I think that would be nice to have all my diamonds in just in one simple place. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I do know where they are now. It's on my ender chest. Bruh, I don't know what they spawn there. Nope, not. Wait, I thought they would be. And then... No, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nope. Nope. maybe, you know, it is other diamonds I have, because actually would make sense. For the fact I did use like some other diamonds in the past for other stuff, so let me see here. I've not used the top storage room yet, but I will once this gets all full. Oh yeah, this is from going like to the, yeah, the trial chamber. And yeah, so I feel like that's all I really want to talk about today. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoy this, you know, the new style of content. I know it doesn't really seem new, but I'll be working on my voice to make it sound more clear and to make it more easy to understand me. And yeah. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Again, they were inspired by Love Star. And yeah, all inspiration goes to them. And yeah. And yeah. Because I watch their videos from time to time and they're very, very, you know, relatable, chill, and relaxing. And yeah, definitely will be making more of these where you be able to, you know, watch these in the background while you play, you know, Minecraft. And yeah, I'm gonna join Discord also. And yeah, let's go into what he thought about today's video. And yeah, catch you all in the next one. See ya.